Trust Your Gut Feeling Part 97. A few years ago, a few guy friends and I had a guys only vacation from our girlfriends and wives in Florida. We went down to the Keys and camped, snorkeled, went boating, all that touristy crap. After almost a week of doing all that, we got bored with the designated snorkeling areas and decided to find a less populated and more interested area to snorkel. We ended up finding some saltwater marshes in a national park, walked around the edges until we found a dilapidated and collapsing tower near the water. Maybe an old lifeguard tower. No swimming signs were everywhere, but being a bunch of drunk dudes, we decided to jump off the tower and into the water. No big deal. Jumped off a few times, swam around a bit. After a bit, everyone else was saying they wanted to stay in the marshes and swim around and explore a bit. I just didn't have a good feeling about how murky the water was and how nobody else was around. Everyone else wanted to do it, and in a way I did as well. But regardless, just had a gut feeling. Eventually, after some arguing, I told them they could go ahead, but I was going back to the bar street to party. For whatever reason, they decided that was a better idea and we all left. It was only a few days later that we were leaving the campsite that we ran across a ranger and had a conversation with him. Ended up chatting about the marshes and how we jumped in a few times. All of a sudden he got intense and his eyes got wide. Turns out those marshes were off limits because they were absolutely infested by saltwater crocodiles and to a lesser extent sharks. It was actually a tourist destination simply because they were so commonly seen there. If we swam there and left shore, I don't know what would have happened. That water was so murky that you could scarcely see a foot in front of your face, and there were 11 of us. I don't know that any of us would have been seriously hurt or killed, but I wonder what would have happened. It also marks one of the few times that I didn't follow through with a sketchy plan, so I'm proud of it.